Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning on how to find the number of possible real roots of a polynomial. So let's say we have this polynomial f of x. So our goal will be to try to find how many possible real roots this polynomial could have. And for one thing that we know is the fundamental theorem of algebra, which basically states that since the highest root in this function is 5, that means the maximum possible amount of roots in this polynomial is 5. However, we are trying to solve for the possible amount of real roots in the polynomial, not just any type of root. And another type of root that's not real is imaginary. So you have to consider the possible imaginary roots as well. Let's say that there is 5 real roots. That means there's 0 imaginary roots. And we can make a table and continue. If there is 4 real roots, then there will be 1 imaginary root. If there is 3 real roots, then there will be 2 imaginary roots. There are 2 real roots, then there will be 3 imaginary roots. If there's 1 real root, then there will be 4 imaginary roots. And there's 0 real roots, there will be 5 imaginary roots. However, some of these possibilities aren't actually possible. Why? Well, for there to be imaginary roots of a polynomial, the imaginary roots have to come in pairs. This is because the imaginary roots need to multiply by each other to make the function, or else there would be imaginary parts of this function, which is not shown in this function. This means that there cannot be an odd amount of imaginary roots in a polynomial. So 4 real roots, 1 imaginary root is not possible. 2 real roots and 3 imaginary roots are not possible. And 0 real roots and 5 imaginary roots are not possible. So the possible amount of real roots in this polynomial is 5, 3, or 1. Let's do another example with numbers in it. Let's see this function, g of x. How many possible real roots are in this polynomial? Well, we can again use the fundamental theorem of algebra and look at the highest exponent in this function, which is 4. Then we can make the table again. If there's 4 real roots, then there's 0 imaginary roots. If there's 3 real roots, then 1 imaginary root. 2 real, 2 imaginary. 1 real, 3 imaginary, 0 real, and 4 imaginary. Since we know it's not possible for there to be an odd amount of imaginary roots, we know that we can't have 3 real roots or 1 real root. So here it could be 4 possible real roots, 2, or 0. You might have noticed a pattern here that the amount of possible real roots is equal to the highest exponent and a minus 2 each time until it hits either 0 or 1. And that's how you can quickly find, and that's a shortcut to quickly find the number of possible real roots of a polynomial. Thank you all for listening to this lesson on how to find number of possible real roots of a polynomial.